Welcome everybody. It's Janice here. I hope you're all doing well. So today I've got to do not my favorite colors, a yellow and an orange bloom coaster for someone. So they took three of my other ones that I had done over time, but she wanted a fourth one to sort of match it. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I've got my mold. It's nicely level. And I've got 110 grams of my 1-to-1 resin. Now I have pre-mixed it. I mixed it for 5 minutes and I'm just going to put it aside now for another approximate 17-18 minutes. I'll just gauge. I need it to heat up. And I will use a thermometer as well for those that want a reading on a thermometer for the temperature. Got my white pigment paste. It's just an ocean white pigment paste. I do have other ones. So it's just ordinary white pigment paste. I'm just using this up because it's nearly finished. So they all, they're very much all the same. And I have got my yellow and I've got an orange. I've got a little cup and I've got my piping bag. So I have to let my resin heat up because that's what's going to form my bloom. So if you're going to pour resin straight after mixing it, it's just not going to work. So I'm on 13 minutes now, and I'm going to now make my white pigment paste. So I'm just putting a tiny little bit on my stick. It's not a lot. And then I'm going to add in about 20-25 grams of my resin. You don't need much, and then just mix it in really well so that there's no streaks in it, and put that into your piping bag. And then also that will also, continue to heat up in the piping bag as well. And so the time that your resin takes to heat up will vary. We've had boiling hot days here, and honestly, my resin has been so hot by 13 minutes. Today's a cooler day, so I'm thinking that it will probably go up to, towards the 17-minute mark. But we'll just see. I can feel it's heating up a little bit. So a lot of people have just said to me, that they would sort of just like to know the temperature that I get my resin to. So here it's slowly climbing. I find for my resin 36 degrees Celsius is great. So that's worked out quite well. I'm on 17 minutes and it's 36 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to pour it into my mold. And then for some reason, there's always little bubbles that seem to cling to the side. So I just go around with my little silicone stick. I love the silicone sticks because they're not going to damage your mold at all. And I'm going to start applying my alcohol inks. I went with the yellow first because she wants a black background to match the other ones. And I thought if there's a bit of yellow on the outside, it might stand out quite nicely. And then just snip a tiny bit off the end and just test it out first. You don't want to cut too much off and have it all gushing out. So if you have to cut a little bit more off, rather do that. You know, you can't go back on if it's too big. So I wanted it a little bit bigger, so I cut a tiny little bit more off. And then I just went around my mold again in just the spiral. And then I took my silicone stick again, and I just started in the center, and I just pulled out towards the edge. It's a very basic bloom. And then I just did a little twirl in the middle. And then I've put the camera on hyperlapse so that you can see how it pulls in towards the center. And that's because my resin is cooling down now. And so as it cools down, it will pull towards the middle of the mold. And you can see it happening here. And then I covered it and I just left it overnight to cure. So this is the next day. It's nicely cured. It really looks nice. I thought it would really come out so nice and bright with the black background. I was a little bit disappointed, to be honest. It was a little bit dark, but you know, it still formed nicely. It'll fit in with the other ones that she's got. So I've got 110 grams of my 1:1 resin again. I've mixed it for 5 minutes. It's nice and clear. There's not too many bubbles in there. And then I've added a little scoop of my black mica powder. And then stir it really well so you haven't got any little tiny grains that are not mixed in. And I poured that over the back of it. And I did a little spray with my isopropyl alcohol just to remove any tiny little bubbles that formed while I was mixing in my mica powder. And I covered it again and I left it overnight. And so this is the next day, and the demolding, and this was the result. So yeah, I can't say that I absolutely loved it. I thought more yellow would come out around the edges, but it is what it is, and it will fit in with her other 3. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.